Welcome back to Football Manager 2024 Surviving Luton. If you were last with us, you would have seen that we managed to win against Dynamo. We managed to then tie against Arsenal 1-1, Adam Wharton getting the goal for us, and then Saka tying it up in the 74th minute. But then we ended up winning away against Aston Villa. Almeida and Traore ended up getting the goals for us, and then Tielemans ended up getting the goal for them. And then we ended up playing against Bologna. We ended up tying. But even with that tie, we still won 4 of our matches, tied 1, which is good enough for second currently. Which the good thing about that is we could potentially end up getting automatically in the round of 16. I think if we manage to win one of the two next games, we're probably going to be guaranteed to stay there. I mean, 13 is at least a win above Celtic, so I think we have to at least draw Celtic. I think Celtic's one of the games that we end up playing. We play against Besiktas as well, but I mean, there's only so much that they can go either up or down, and I think those are our 2 games for them. Yeah, Besiktas there, and then we have Celtic and Bayern. So if we manage to at least get a point in one of those games, and maybe Celtic doesn't beat us, then we're probably good to end up staying up there. But regardless, I know we qualify automatically for the next phase at least. So we're already doing way above projection, but it all depends on whether or not Bayer is here. And who did they beat? So they beat Servette 4-2 and AZ 5-1, but then tied against Celtic, Aston Villa, and Sporting. So we've played against Aston Villa, and we've beaten Aston Villa. And Aston Villa is in 18th right now. So there is a chance that we could at least get some points from them. And then even Celtic, they have tied against Bayer and then lost against Real San Sebastian. Real San Sebastian is currently in 18th as well. They've only really beat Young Boys, Montpellier, and Aston Villa. So all these teams are very beatable. So we might actually even be able to beat Celtic as well. I mean, their team doesn't look like it's too crazy. Our team looks overall better. Their best player is, I'm not even going to try and say his name, Haksabanovic. Jesus, I probably butchered that. Don't tell me how bad I butchered that, but he's worth around 30 million to 36 million. I think we have what it takes to end up beating him, or at least beat that team, and then, or at least draw at the very least. But we'll move on to the Middlesbrough match and see if we can get maximum points from them. This is the squad that we decided to pick for our Middlesbrough match. We have Capriel in goal, Kirodia, Malanka, Holding, and Curtis as our D, Hughes and Samu as our defensive mid, Astanis, Almeida, and Marshall as our attacking mids, and then Gelhardt getting the nod up front. Normally we'd put Marshall at the top in one of these games, but I think we need him to be a little bit more impactful against the Middlesbrough side that are struggling. They only have the 1 tie. Hopefully we can just hammer them this game. And I mean, if it's not 2-0 before half, I'm going to be pretty disappointed. There's no real reason that they should even put up a fight against us. They are a championship side, and we're a prem side. We established that last year, so there shouldn't really be any doubt that that we should come away with the 3 points here. I mean, they are currently in 18th place with only 11 points in 15 games, and we're 27 and we played 1 less. Currently in 4th place though. I think this team has what it takes to do a little bit better than last year, but not if we're going to play like what I just saw there. 10 minutes in, we're almost already conceding. That is unacceptable. We definitely need to be putting it to them. That's a pretty weird run. I don't know why this is a highlight, but it looks like they're going to probably attack us here. Almeida getting it to Marshall. Marshall can't get it. That's disappointing. Tottenham also in 15th place. If they get relegated, I think I might cheer. I think it might be the best day ever when I see that they get relegated. And if we can be the team that does it, I'll even be even more happy about that. Looks like we get the corner. But so far, 11 minutes in, nothing really showing that we're going to be as dominant as what I was hoping for. But it doesn't even look like they sold out many seats. I see tons of empty ones behind the goal there. For whatever reason, a Prem game, and they don't have enough fans at this game. So, I mean, it's still more than what we would have, but I think it's like a 20, 30,000 stadium. What? That was a foul and a half. What the hell? This just looks like a team full of Arsenal rejects. Offside. Because they have, what? They have Akpom. Trying to see the other ones. Erodia to Capriel. So really nothing is happening so far in this game. A lot of highlights for really nothing. It just seems as though this game is going to be decided by one mistake, and I'm hoping that it's not going to be us. And someone needs to shoot it. Oh my god. Marshall's sending it way over. I don't know what he's doing this game. But he should be a lot more dominant than that. So far, still in fourth, nothing to be said, but we're the only ones with the chances here. We have the .66 XG, but I mean that doesn't really mean anything when the team that we're facing has like a .06. But hopefully, yeah, see this is one of those times where we should be capitalizing on it. 25 minutes in, again, a handful of highlights, but nothing really showing that we have what it takes to put ourselves ahead here. And a shot like that, oh my god. It looked like it went in for a second, but that was just utterly disappointed. Same kind of play. Really? This is just... Oh, I thought they were going to finish it for sure. And I was going to just be absolutely mad. We aren't even winning the possession game. So it looks like they're coming back here. But for whatever reason, we don't want to hold on to possession here. Or shoot. On target, that is. We have 7 shots. Only 2 of them being on target. That's around the same as Middlesbrough here. Passing is around the same as well. And we just have that one extra corner. But they have 5 fouls on us. And it doesn't look like any yellow cards. Oh, make that 6 fouls on us. So we're approaching halftime. And it just looks like this is going to be a 1-0 game. Or a 0-0 game. And looks like they're happy for that to happen. Whereas we aren't. I don't know what that was, but Marshall, I feel as though Marshall should have jumped on that a little bit more than what he did. And hopefully this isn't then the highlight here. We can at least muster another shot. And finally Marshall's been listening to me, and he actually shoots it hard and low. I thought he wasn't going to do it, but a brilliant pass by Samu to Hughes. Well, to Kurodia to Hughes, and then Hughes seeing Marshall able to just turn around, shoot outside the box, and Mel cannot do anything about it. Thank God he ended up scoring. It looks like Carrick is their manager, though. Or at least that's what it showed. But so far, 1-0 at the break, .86 XG, still better than them. Yeah, we definitely need to take more of a charge on this match, but Hughes looking like, or Samu looking like he might be the first person to be subbed off. But Curtis looks like, our whole D looks like they're healthy, except for Kurodi a little bit. But yeah, Samu looks like he's going to be the first one that has to sub off. Bumps us up to 3rd place, 29 points. We're within sights of Liverpool, but I don't think we end up winning at year 2. That'd be very odd, but just adding the extra little bit of cushion at the bottom here is what we want to see. 60th minute, we'll probably make a sub soon. Looks like Hughes might have to be subbed off after seeing that. So 65 minutes in. Malanka now with the yellow. Samu we're going to take off. Let's put on Wharton. And I kind of want to make another sub. I think Hall's going to be the other one that we're going to put in here. Maybe not ball winning, but maybe ball winning, I guess. And then Roaming playmaker. Oh no, deep lying. That's fine. Yeah, deep lying playmaker's fine. So do those 2 subs now. But accidentally X'd out of the game. That would have been terrible. I never like seeing highlights on our own end, no matter what. Especially when we're passing like this. It looks like someone's going to lose it at some point, and it's going to be all she wrote as they find the extra goal against us. But Almeida finding Marshall, almost getting another one in. It looks like Hirodia might have to sub off too. I don't know if we want to move Hall to there or take off. I think we might have to move Hall to our left back there. He got a little bit of a look at mid, like where he was playing last year, but it looks like Hirodia is going to need that substitution in the 70th minute. So we'll do that. Now I'm going to want to make another switch attacking wise though. And then put on Solace here. That's our 3rd sub there. And let's see. Well, we probably should put in Traore or put Roller we're gonna take off. Let's put on Armstrong, and then we'll probably take off Gelhart after. Let's put him on now actually for Traore. See how well Traore does up front there. Gelhart hasn't really done anything this match, so I'm just hoping that we don't concede right there or right now, so it doesn't justify this. But and they hit the crossbar. Oh my god. We were almost regretting it immediately. But it looks like they have a pretty attacking formation. Like a little bit more aggressive than I would have thought. But 70th minute or 80th minute approaching, and we're still heading on points, XG, and everything. And then Almeida now decides that he wants to pull something. Jesus. Okay, let's take him off, I guess, and then have to make a little bit of adjustments here. Take him off. Can manage with that actually. Traore can't play attacking mid, so we're kind of screwed in that sense. No one else that can play anything. Everyone can only play on the wing. But you know what? Let's do more of a cautious approach here. Hopefully that doesn't cost us there, and we can just focus on a counterattack. But 7 minutes extra time. Jesus, they just really want us to lose this. But they have another injury as well. I'm hoping the cautious approach doesn't kill us in the end. Just pass it back to the goal. Traore's all as a striker. I don't know why he's that far back. Oh my god, this is what's going to do it. See, that was like a terrible pass, and we're going to probably concede now. Luckily, Malanka was on the defensive taking off too. And we're just watching it. I don't understand that. If they end up burying that, that would have been ridiculous. It would have just been like terrible defending. Or terrible even just footballing. Armstrong's hurt too. Jesus Christ. Really, guys? Okay, you know what? Feels that we're going to have to do... I know they don't play here. But we're going to have to play them back. How does that even happen? We have to last a minute. And it better end right now, but we have 2 injuries. We managed to carry this on with 8 men, I believe. Or sorry, 9 men. That's how does that even happen? I mean, all in all, happy, but we end up losing 2 of our players. And let's just hope that they're not out for too long. One said he pulled a ligament. Doesn't score a goal soon. We need to have a tough conversation. Yeah, I agree. Good results keep them coming. I mean, it does bump us up to 3, so I'm not too disappointed by that. But the injuries is something that we can't really afford here. All right, let's see. Armstrong, 4 to 7 weeks. Okay. or 4-5, I guess. Almeida 2-3. So yeah, that's disappointing. So yeah, we'll on to the next match here. Squad we've chosen for this game against Bournemouth is Capriel in goal, Hall, Malanka, Holding, and Bellis as our D, Samus and Wharton as our defensive mid, Astanis, Gelhardt, and Traore as our attacking mids, and then Marshall getting the nod up front. Gelhardt substituting for Almeida while he's injured. St. Clair is also injured, but he's more of like a sub guy that we end up bringing in. I think he's an 18, 19-year-old player that we're trying to develop, but it's going to only hurt his development. 3 wins and 2 draws in the last 5. Don't know what theirs is, if it's going to show it, but I know they're in 14th or 15th place. Doesn't look like they're going to show us their recent form, so for whatever reason they want to hide it, or it's a mystery for us. So hopefully it just means that they haven't been playing too well. But Cook already has a knock, so it's kind of odd that they're already willing to play him. Or at least I wouldn't do that if one of our guys had the health thing, unless we absolutely needed it. And I feel as though this probably isn't one of those games where they need it. They should probably reserve it for when they face like Nottingham Forest and stuff. Hall getting an amazing shot off, but nothing to be said. And then Holding has been suspect. I mean, Holding makes tons of mistakes. And that was one of them. He just ended up running out of bounds for no reason when he had nothing but time. I'm hoping I criticize him and then he ends up proving me wrong here and actually wins this game for us, but I kind of doubt that that's going to happen. Solanke is probably the guy that we have to watch out for in this game. Aston Villa is ahead of Man U. That is insane. But it's also in Aston Villa, so... Geez, that just brings them up to 6th place. So the Prem's looking completely different. Even Man City looks like they're losing right now. Or at least they're going down in... oh, I thought he was going to be able to finish that. They're at least going down the standings, and then you have Tottenham, more of a bottom half team, which, I mean, they still have Kane in the game. Like, he didn't end up leaving there, so it'd be very interesting to see where he ends up going. But they're in 15th place. They're within 3 points of relegation, and even Chelsea's in 12th place. I ended up playing Chelsea with the beta, and I pretty much won the Prem in year 1. So the fact that we're pretty much now like the Chelsea of the EPL is kind of insane. Like a former Chelsea, like back when Jose used to be managing them, not as of right now, where yeah, they're still kind of trying to figure out themselves, it seems. They can throw all their money at their problems, but it's not going away. And Solanke, is that an own goal? That looked like an own goal. I don't think we should give him credit for it. It's just a terrible, terrible play all around. That Solanke, and then yeah, it's definitely an own goal. Holding ended up scoring on our own net there. I don't buy it. I don't buy that he ended up scoring. We definitely kicked it in our own net. And he's just proving exactly what I've been afraid of this whole time. And that Holding actually sucks. And he's our captain. But so far we haven't been playing too well. This bumps us down to 5th. Yeah, they should have already been guarding in the first place. But hopefully we can draw a level before the half. It's probably going to be offside again. I don't know how no one's able to actually put it on net, though. Oh my god. This is like the worst highlight that I've ever watched. No one's going to finish it. Jesus. I don't even know why they showed that highlight. It's just a whole bunch of nothing happening. Just our hopes and dreams. Just getting absolutely shattered. West Ham is above us in the standings, which is kind of disappointing. If we finish better than 7th, we should already be an icon for this club. But yeah, I'm angry. I'm angry with that. They just let him right through. Like, we're better than that. At least I thought we were. And hopefully they just... Oh, that's just terrible. Is Traore, the other Traore, is he his brother? No. What? Amad Diallo is his brother. Plays for Man U. Alright, so it's just a different kind of Traore, I guess. But I don't know why there's a highlight down here. Just means that they're going to probably run right through. Play another through ball and just ruin our home record here. And then yeah, it's gonna be a easy goal here. Oh, Capriel saves it, so I don't know why it was a highlight then. Stannis looks like he needs to come off. I'm not sure who to put on instead. That's the scary part about having everyone injured for this. Yeah, Pedrola's gonna have to come off, but I guess Rogers will have to slot in for him. But we might want to put Marshall here instead. Gelhart there. Let's put him as Shadow Striker here. It feels like we might want to make another sub as well. There, Will Hughes. Let's put in Will Hughes actually for Samu. Samu doesn't really, for whatever reason, he doesn't seem to do anything. I was hoping that more instruction about this Solanke guy. So far, XG's not really, nothing's happening. We're gonna shout at our team here, but wait for this highlight first. At this point, I'd be happy with a draw, which is kind of sad since I thought we were going to be able to get the 3 points here. Okay, let's sub him off. Alright, so Nascimento's going to come off. Let's take off Bellis. Let's put on Curtis as well. And then let's take on... Yeah, we'll do these subs here. We'll just do them all in the 70th minute. Yeah, kind of disappointing. We're still in 5th there. Aston Villa is just 1 point, or not 1 point, but 1 notch below us. Come on, guys. Let's go attacking. Man more here. 83rd minute. I mean, we do have the 6 shots on target, and they haven't really done anything with it. It just doesn't seem like anyone wants to win this game for us. Or at least tie it. And yeah, we don't end up tying it. It looks like this is going to be a 1-0 loss here, which is pretty disappointing. I thought we were going to be able to win this, but just doesn't look like they came to play. I think the injuries are just starting to add up here. And then hopefully we can do a little bit better on our next showing here. So it ends up dropping us a little bit, but still, yeah, we weren't even close to being good enough. And then yeah, this drops us down to 5th. So we're still up, but does help Bournemouth. This isn't a game we should be losing, and apparently our fans are pissed off at us, and you know what, a little bit rightfully so. And insult to injury, now Traore gets paid more money. He shouldn't even get a cap for that one because it didn't look like he showed up for it. So we'll look at the schedule. So we'll end up playing probably the Besiktas. We'll probably play even the Cups. We'll come back for the Nottingham Forest, and that'll probably be like the transfer special as well. So we'll probably do Nottingham Forest, and we'll do probably most of the transfers, and then maybe we come back for the Wolves game. So we'll probably do just the beginning of the transfer window with Nottingham Forest and Wolves there, and then that'll be it. So thanks everyone for watching, and until next time.